Hello my dear future chartereds. Welcome to paper discussion series by More Academy. I am Professor Anand More, your guide to CA course. Hope you have subscribed to this channel for getting regular updates. Don't forget to like and share these videos and also to put your opinions and suggestions in the comment section. In the previous video, we have discussed a 10-mark question on bills of exchange. Now, here we will be discussing a 5-mark question on average due date. So let us go ahead. Question number 3B. Mr. Grove and Mr. Green had the following mutual dealings. They desired to settle their account on the average due date. Purchases by Grove from Green 6th January 2021 60,000, 2nd February 2021 28,000, 31st March 2021 20,000. Sales by Grove to Green 6th Jan 2021 66,000, 9th March 2021 24,000, 20th March 2021 5,000. You are asked to ascertain the average due date taking base date as 6th Jan 2021. This question was asked for 5 marks. Let us now make the observations. Grove and Green both are buying and selling goods from each other. It means they both are each other's debtor and creditor. In such a case, the earliest date from both the parties will be considered as a base date. Accordingly, 6th Jan is considered as a base date. Anyway, it is given in the last line of the problem as an instruction to consider 6th January as a base date. If that instruction would not have been given by the problem, still we would have considered 6th January as a base date because it is the earliest date of all the list of transactions. Coincidentally, this date is same for one transaction of purchase as well as sale. You can see here that the first transaction of purchase on 6th Jan is 60,000 and again 6th Jan sale transaction of 66,000. Both of them are having same date. That means when we are interested in finding out the distance of each of the transaction date from the base date, at least one date transaction is reduced from our calculation. Now Grove owes Green rupees 60 plus 28 plus 20. That means 1,08,000. And Green owes Grove 66 plus 24 plus 5. That means 95,000. It means the net settlement on average due date would be of rupees 13,000 to be paid by Grove to Green. Since they are going to settle the transaction not on different dates, but they are going to settle the transaction on one single average due date, there is no need to consider payment of 1,08,000 and payment of 95,000 separately. Instead of that, a net amount of 13,000 would be settled and it would be paid by Grove to Green. Let us now calculate the distance of every transaction date from that of the base date. So if the purchases by Grove from Green are required to be considered, 6th January is anyway a base date, so that need not be counted. We are going to consider 2nd February and 31st of March. So from 6th Jan to 2nd February, that means 25 days of January, 31 minus 6 is equal to 25 days of January, and 2 days of February, that comes to 27 days is the total distance from the base date. For the next transaction, that is up to 31st March, it will be from 6th Jan to 31st of March, 25 days of January, 28 days of February and 31 days of March. That means there are totally 84 days. That's the distance between the base date and the transaction date. When we are considering other part now, sales by Grove to Green, 6th January can be ignored by us. We can consider only 9th March and 20th March. So first point, from 6th Jan to 9th March, 25 days of January, 28 days of February. Why 28 days? Because it is not a leap year. That means 28 days plus 9 days of March, that comes to 62. And then from 6th January to 20th of March, 25 days of Jan, 28 days of February and 20 days of March, that comes to 73 days. Observations already being made by us. Let us now present it in the format for the purpose of calculation of ADD. Let us prepare the basic columns. The columns are going to be due date, amount, number of days from the base date, that is the difference which we have already calculated, and then the product. How to calculate product? Amount into difference is equal to product. So first part, from Green's payment in 2021, 6th January amount is 60,000, number of days difference is 0. So 60,000 into 0 is equal to 0. 2nd February 28,000 and 27 days we had already calculated, that comes to 7,56,000. 31st March 20,000 into 84 is equal to 16,80,000. The first part of calculation is complete. So let us take the total of amount, which is 1,08,000, and total of product, which is 24,36,000. For Green's payment in 2021, first transaction is 6th January. Amount is 66,000. So the difference in number of days is 0. 66,000 into 0 is equal to 0. Then on 9th of March, the transaction is 24,000. Distance we had calculated as 62. So 24,000 into 62 is equal to 14,88,000. And then on 20th of March, amount is 5,000 into 73. That comes to 3,65,000. So the total therefore is 95,000 and 18,53,000. Now remember, since you are having both the parties of being the debtor creditor of each other, it is necessary not to consider total product upon total amount, but to consider difference in product upon difference in amount. So let us find out the difference in product. 24,36,000 minus 18,53,000 is equal to 5,83,000, and 1,08,000 minus 95,000 is equal to 13,000. So the average due date is going to be 5,83,000 upon 13,000. Difference in product upon difference in amount. That comes to 5,83,000 upon 13,000. It is 45 days away from the base date. Since it is 45 days away from the base date, it is necessary for us to calculate from 6 Jan, which is our base date. 45 days ahead means how many days? That comes to 25 days of January and 20 days of February. Hence, the ADD would be on 20th of February. In other words, on 20th February, Grow has to pay Green rupees 13,000 to settle the account. I hope you have understood the solution, the basic technique of calculating the product. And then since both the parties are debtor and creditor, that means it is not total product upon total amount, but it is going to be difference in product upon difference in amount. And how we have decided who should pay to whom. So thank you very much for being with me in this video. Let us go for the next video. In the next question or the next video, I'm going to complete question number 3, question number 3C, which is again of 5 marks, and then we'll be completing half of the paper. So thank you very much.